Hello, music community. It's time for another quick and dirty video. I I ended up at Mad Platter, the record store here in Riverside. Yes, and I got a little stack here. Good stuff. Um, yeah. So let's get right down to it. First of all, um, the Bellamy Brothers' greatest hits. They're they're one of those bands that again, I'm not big into greatest hits, but they're one of those bands that I don't intend on getting a bunch of their albums. So I figured a greatest hits might just about cover it. I think I have one or two of their records in my collection, so anything I don't have on those two would probably be on here, and that might be all I need, basically, that kind of situation. But basically they're country pop, country rock, urban cowboy, that type thing. Um, yeah, they even do a little or incorporate a little bit of rap in their music, so that's interesting. So the Bellamy Brothers' greatest hits. All right. Now this one, the Babies on the Edge. I'm not sure where it falls in their discography. I I should have researched that. I do have some notes here, but I failed to look that up. But basically, they're famous for John Waite was in the Babies, um, album rock, arena rock, hard rock, and I want to say um, they were recommended to me either by Alan Doss or Sean Benfield, or maybe both. Um, yeah, and so I have a couple of their albums in my collection already, and I was happy to pick up the third. So again, the Babies on the Edge. All right, I have I have an amazing number of albums by Willie Nelson. I think one of my next videos might be a Willie Nelson collection video. Um, I think it's safe to say he's um, the artist that I have the most albums of in my collection. I think it's nearing 20. So yeah, there's a few more I would like to pick up before doing an actual video, but I was thrilled to pick this one up today. Um, Willie Nelson and Webb Pierce in the jailhouse now. In the jailhouse now. Willie Nelson has several of these collaboration albums. Yeah, very very cool. I love those in particular. But it, it's kind of strange because I mean he's not my favorite country singer, but I really really like him. His albums are just easy to pick up, basically. So yeah, Willie Nelson and Webb Pierce in the jailhouse now. Very cool. This one, the record store has a section of new records that have been. They call it their blowout LP section. This was originally priced at $16.99, and they marked it down to $4.99, and is still sealed. So it is G Love, Fixin' to Die, and he's more often known for indie rock, post grunge, alt rap. He's kind of all over the place, but this particular album goes even further out and is sort of classified as alt country, Americana, or even neo traditional country. So this should be an interesting listen. Fixin' to Die by G Love. You know, most famous for G Love and the Special Sauce. So And he's one of those artists that is just really all over the place. Oh, but pretty excited to pick this up for $5. Still sealed, so that should be an interesting listen. All right, now it's been a while since I picked up another Tangerine Dream album. So when I saw this one for $5, I couldn't pass it up. The sleeve isn't in the best condition. You have some another record was stuck to it, that sort of thing. But other than that, I mean, it looks great. So this is Tangerine Dream Rubicon. The gatefold. And the same on the back there. Tangerine Dream is most likely in my top 10 favorite bands. I've loved them since I was a teenager. At one point, I had most of their albums on CD. And you know what happened to those CDs. Yeah. But now I'm slowly, very slowly but surely getting their stuff on vinyl, but some of it is pretty pricey, so I have to look for the deals, and this one was only $5, so I thought I would pick it up. And the vinyl itself is in great shape, great shape. And the last one, and very, very excited about this one, certainly one of my favorite albums, particularly by this band, and that is the Monkees Headquarters. Yes. The sleeve, as you can see, is not in very good condition. I mean, it's all in one piece, but there's some issues going on there. Then on the back here, again, you have a similar issue of records that got stuck together, and it's heavily yellowed. But you know what? The vinyl's in pretty good shape. I did allow for some minor scratches because Monkees records are always trashed. I don't know if this is just because they were so often played, or if people were just wasted drunk when they were playing them, or what. But yeah, the vinyl itself is in great shape on the Coal Gems label, of course. And on this album, you have so many good ones, but let's see, Shades of Grey, For Pete's Sake, had the silly little song Zilch, and Randy Scouse. Yeah, I mean, all the songs are good, but those, man. So I'm thrilled, regardless of the condition. I'm thrilled to have this on vinyl, and yeah, I need to pick up more Monkees albums on vinyl. I've been kind of slacking on it, and again, they're pretty hard to find in what I consider decent shape. So I did allow for some major yeah. But anyway, some good records there for you. Thrilled to add these to my collection. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.